Hey, it's the afternoon. Had a basketball game in the middle. Now I'm back to it. Just wanted to show you how I put the plate down. Okay, so what we have all the way along here is the plate. Now the plate's going all the way along, although what we have in the middle is we're going to have a doorway. So that's not actually the middle frame. Here's the first frame of the doorway, and on the other side of that one there, equal to this one over there, there's going to be the other frame for the door. So that means that I'm going to be cutting out that midsection. So from this point here onwards, all the way along there, there's the center where the vise is, and then another hole over there, so I meter that direction. This beam is going to be cut out. The reason why the whole thing has been placed all the way along is because it gives me a very straight line, because the beam itself is straight. And so by pinning this down, and so underneath here into the concrete, we hammer drilled down and we put in some wooden dowels, hammered the wooden dowels in, and then came back along and then pin this plate down to the ground in a number of positions. You know, of course, no pinning in the part that's going to be cut away. Across the other side, we have the same pinning here, and remember that is going down into those columns of wood that sit now behind this concrete. So they've got essentially a very big piece of dowel embedded in the concrete. And so now we're coming back around and we're placing in these beams here. Now let me show you something about the way that we did these beams. So at the base of the vertical here, got 2 screws on that side, and I got 1 screw on that side. This side is the side that's going to be the internal cavity of the wall, so it doesn't actually need to be put away like the other side, because this side is going to be the plate of where the internal door face is going to sit. So this part here from here is going to be cut out down along those lines. Now, one of the key points here is, as you're bringing this piece of wood in, you should drill from this side, drill from that side, and if you're using screws, you drill a little bit in on this side, drill a little bit, a bit more, a bit more, a bit more, until you get all the way in evenly on both sides. If you just drill in on one side, you've got the potential here of yanking this one here that direction, and in going that direction there, your piece of wood will not be in the right position. Now coming all the way up to the top, up there you can see where it joins up to the vertical. At the top of the vertical, you'll note that I've recessed this piece of wood. So if you can see up there, it's been cut so that it sits at this angle, just using the same line tracing method that we used earlier, and it sits nicely on the other side. We put 1 fixer there on that side of the wood, and then drilled 1 more on this side going up through. You can actually see that it passed through here just a little bit. It's not a big issue. The screw goes all the way up into this piece of wood here, and so that keeps that fixed in 2 ways at the top. Now this is also going to be a vertical support. This pole sits on top here, this pole here sits on top here, and that gives it the support it needs so that the roof is now sitting on something. Now I've got to do the other side.